Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today for Success Made Simple. I've got a tip for you that I know it's going to sound really simple, but I'll tell you what, it was life-changing for me in every area, including being a mom. And this is the tip for today. To reach your goals with accomplishment, make a checklist. And you think, Karen, that is so simple. I know it is, but there's just something about a checklist that inspires us and it inspires the people around us that we've actually accomplished something and it keeps us on task. For example, when I was growing up, what I would do is I would look around the house, maybe just kind of hang out. My mom would be like, Karen, do something productive. But I would never really find the thing that was productive. And honestly, if I was to be truthful about it, I really wasn't much help in the house. Why is that? Well, one of the reasons is probably I just wasn't mature enough to do that. So I would maybe do better today. But another thing is I really didn't know what to do on a daily basis that would actually contribute to helping around the house. Or I didn't know what tasks would be helpful for my mom if I would take those on. And so one of the things that helped me, and I actually applied this with Levi too, is if I would ask what would help you to get done today. And we would talk about it. I'd write out a list with a little checkbox, and maybe, for example, is folding the laundry. So if that was on my list, fold the laundry that's downstairs in the laundry room. I would get that folded, put it away, come back and check the box and go on to the next line. Well, little did I know that when I was a mom, when Levi was younger, I'm still a mom actually, I'm actually a grandma as well. But one of the things that I would find with Levi is I could verbally tell him, hey Levi, when you're home today, if I was off at work and maybe he was home in the summer, can you do this, this? And he'd be like, yeah, okay, Mom, I'll do that. And I would get home and maybe one of them was done. It's like, Levi, didn't you remember that I had these 5 things that I wanted you to do? And he looked at me and he's like, Mom, give me a list. And so I would then, okay, I'm going to cooperate and I'm going to give you a list and do the same thing with the check boxes. And you know what? When I came home, those boxes were checked and the work was done. Why is that? Well, I think there's several things that contribute to the success of writing a checklist. Number one, it keeps us organized. When we know what it is that we're supposed to do, there's something about that list that I feel like I can tackle this, right? There's a beginning and there's an end. Second, it keeps me on track, and it probably keeps you on track and your children on track as well. If I don't really know what I'm doing during a day, it's amazing how I'll catch myself kind of wasting time. Maybe just like, oh, let me check the news, or maybe I'll look at Facebook, or let me just go outside. I call it like, little rabbit trails, or like we call it squirrel, something that has nothing to do with what I was trying to do. But if I've got the list in front of me, I'm able to stay on track and I actually manage my time much, much better. Third, it provides us with a sense of accomplishment. And if I were to look at all 3 of these things, they're all important, but you know what? I think having that sense of accomplishment in checking off a list is probably the most powerful. So I want to encourage you, if you want to accomplish more in a day, if you've got a team that you think, what are they doing all day? Or if it's for yourself and you're not accomplished what you want to, just incorporate a checklist. And I think you'll be really surprised how everyone, including ourselves, is now organized, staying on track, and feels really good about what we're doing because we have a sense of accomplishment. Thank you for joining me today for Success Made Simple.